Hello, my name is Miss Rivers and I am the lead literacy interventionist for KCPS, and I am very happy to be with you today. Today we're going to talk about vowel pairs. In particular, we're going to talk about the four of some ways to spell A. Let's get started. A-E, E-A, A-I, A-Y. These are four of the ways that we are going to focus on spelling A. By the time you finish watching this video today, you will be able to say, spell, and read four ways to say A. Cake. I put this under A-E because, as you can see, A is between C and K. And at the end, the final E makes the A say its name. Cake, lake, skate. You try it. Cake, lake, skate. Very good. Now let's focus on EA. EA together sometimes makes an A sound, as in the word break, steak, and great. You try it. Break. Very good. Steak. E-A. A. Steak. Great. Very good. Now let's focus on AI. Again, this sound makes the sound A. Now it's spelled AI, which can be a little confusing, but with much practice, you'll get it. AI. Rain. Pain. Stain. You try it. Rain. Very good. Pain. Pain. Remember, here's a really important tip. Make sure you clip the sound and don't put an A, ain, because then you'll have two A sounds. So make sure when you start off with your consonant that you don't drag it to the vowel before you get to the vowel, because it'll mess up the way that you say the word. You don't want to do that. Stain, stain, stain. Just keep that practice. Make sure that you practice this with me. So you're going to do it now. Rain, pain, stain. I really want you to focus on not saying the vowel before you get to it. Now we're going to do our last practice today for the spelling of A. A-Y. A. Our first word under A-Y is play. Play. Away. Tray. You say it. We're going to go up to A-Y. A. Do not get confused. It does end with a Y, but these two letters paired together make the long A sound. A. Play. Away. Tray. Now, I bet that you can do this without me. So I'm going to let you practice, and you show all of your family members, your mom, your dad, grandma, friends in the neighborhood, what you've learned. Practice saying these words. Practice spelling these words. And we're going to do a little bit more practicing in a little bit. We're going to put all of this into action. We're going to read a short story, in the latter part of this video. So please stay with me. Okay, we are now going to put all of our practice into action. We're going to read a short story, but we're going to focus on how to say two sounds of A. A-I and E-A. Now, if you remember earlier, we focused on 4 spellings, but for right now, we're just going to focus on these 2. Sound symbol book. Now, we're going to look at pictures, and we're going to look at the spelling of the 2 different spellings of A. We're also going to spell them as we go along as well, because if you can say it and spell it, you're going to be able to remember the different sounds and the different spellings of A. Let's get started. A-I-E-A. You notice there are pictures there for us. And we know good readers look at pictures as well. So if you can see, I know what sound that makes, and I love watching them go by. They say, choo-choo. So I know that that's not what that picture wants me to focus on, because it doesn't make a long A sound at all. I know that this is a train. Yeah, I'm sure that's why that picture is there. Train. I want you to think about which spelling that is. We'll go back to it. Nail. That has a long A sound as well. Which spelling could that be? And then a braid. Oh, I love braids. They're so pretty. I wonder what spelling that is. We're going to find out. And then we have, that's an egg. That's not a long A sound. Oh, break. As you can see, the eggshell is not together. So they must be demonstrating the sound A in the word break. Wonder which spelling that is. We're going to find out. I guess it's not going to work. It's not a church. Fun technology. Okay, A-I. Oh, it looks like train is spelled with an A-I. Train. Let's spell it. T-R-A-I-N. Train. As you can see, they have A-I underlined. That's because they want you to focus on the spelling A-I. Remember, we're looking at 2 different spellings of A, long A. Okay, A-I. A-I. Nail. Nail is spelled with an A-I spelling. Nail. Let's spell it. N-A-I-L. Nail. So far, we've learned how to spell 2 words. It's pretty cool. A-I. Braid. Remember, I love braids. Now I can even spell it and say it without thinking twice about which A, long A, spelling it is. Braid. B-R-A-I-D. Braid. I'm learning a lot today, and so are you. It's a different spelling for the word break. We can also see that our predictions of what the word was, according to the pictures, was correct. Break. E-A. Break. B-R-E-A-K. Break. pretty cool. Now, that looks like that's the only spelling or picture for that particular spelling. But don't worry, we're going to practice by now saying the words in sentences. Also, remember when we were practicing saying words that were spelled with EA, we had some other words that were on there as well that you can even think about rhymed with break. So just keep that in mind as well. This is a train. Remember, they have it underlined AI. They want you to remember that that is the way you spell long A for this particular word. This is a train. Remember, this is a L. L. Remember what I said? Make sure you stop your sound for your consonant before you move on to your vowel. You do not want to say the vowel sound twice because you won't say the word correctly. This is a nail. This is a braid. Look at that. So remember, pictures help us remember what words are that we didn't know before, and they help us figure out what the words are initially. That means from the start of our reading. As soon as we see the picture, it'll help us understand what the sentence may be saying. This is a braid. And this is our final spelling for this particular part of our lesson. EA. This is to break. And they're just showing us what happens when an egg is cracked, if we are cooking, making something, or if we accidentally drop it, it will break. Okay. Now, as I said, even though that this is the only spelling in the story for EA, there were other ones that we actually practiced before. So just remember that you can make other words as well with the same spelling of long A. Make sure that you keep on practicing and remember everything that we've learned. So we're going to go through it one more time with the words, not the story, just so we can make sure it sticks, because practice makes permanent. That's what I always say. All right. A, I, and EA. Remember, those are all long A spellings. 2 of the 4 that we've practiced today. Remember that train is spelled with AI. Much like stain. We had that word earlier too. That is also spelled with an AI. Remember that we spell nail with an AI as well. AI. Nail. Nail. Because I don't want to isolate the A either, because remember, it's a long A. So I might have messed up on that. Don't do that. Nail. And we're going to spell it N-A-I-L. Remember, keep on practicing. Another way to spell, or another word to spell AI is braid. B-R-A-I-D. Braid. And remember, EA also can make a long A sound. Break. This is what happens when we drop an egg or we crack it so we can cook or bake with one. Break. Egg. Break. Okay. So, remember, everything you learn, you want to practice by spelling it, saying it, and reading it. Work really hard every single day, and remember that you are absolutely loved and appreciated, and we can't wait to see you in person. But in the meantime, Watch us, and we will continue to teach you.